Hey everyone, my name's James Hannon. Welcome to Story Funnels 101. Today we are demystifying funnels and giving you the kind of success, but also today is podcast number 1. So everything that you're going to read and hear about today, we're going to be putting it into a podcast, and today is podcast number 1. Welcome, my name's James Hannon. I am the co-owner and CEO of Results & Co. with Naomi, and you're going to be hearing more from her in the future, so it's great to have you here. We're going to be talking about story funnels. Okay, what are story funnels? Where do they fit into your business? What makes them different to a sales funnel and a marketing funnel? And give you some tips on how you can grow your business using them. You know, what we're talking about today could be the answer for you to have more leads, make more sales, and grow your business. This is the very first Story Funnels Made Easy podcast. And we're going to show you how to create your own story funnels so that you can become a master at creating them. We're going to demystify them. We're going to remove the roadblocks and help you to grow your business. You see, most businesses fail when it comes to the area of creating a marketing funnel or sales funnel, let alone a story funnel. What they do is they always seem to have one component of the funnel put in place, but they don't have all of the funnel put in place. This leaves them starting advertising campaigns, marketing campaigns, and finding that they never work. They spend a lot of money only to find that the people that they're marketing to are not ready to buy. They haven't got any kind of qualification process in place to ensure that the people who click on the button to either schedule a call, download some information, or whatever it is that they're trying to do, they haven't found a way to ensure that the people they're talking to are the right people. They don't understand their avatar. They don't know who their avatar is. And so they're spending money on ads that are going to the wrong people. They're using the wrong platforms and have the wrong offer. All of these will play an impact on the way that your marketing funnel or sales funnel is put together. And when we bring it into the whole story funnel, wow, we see a massive difference there as well. You see, a story funnel is very different to a marketing funnel. But the guys who get their marketing funnels right, the ones that have got you hear about them all the time, they're part of the 2 comma club. They've worked out a way to ensure that they get their story right. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that your story is the story that people want to hear. The ones that have the 2 commas after their name, the 7-figure income earners, they're the ones that have worked out to say, my story is not my story. My story is a story that others have been invited into. We are story brand guides at Results & Co. Story Funnels is part of the resultsandco.com network of what we do is help business owners create marketing funnels and story funnels to grow their business, generate leads, and so on. But day after day, what we see is people making the mistake of only having the one component in place. That one component is maybe it's an ebook that they're giving away, maybe it's some kind of offer where they're bringing them to a webinar, but then what happens is it all dies. They don't know what to do next. They don't know how to create something that's going to make a person go, hey, this is what I want. When you get your marketing funnel right, you can then you've created every aspect of your funnel. You've got your lead giveaway, you've got your lead page, your lead capture page, you've got your thank you page with some kind of upsell on it. You've got your upsells and downsells in place. You've got your email sequences set up, both your sales and your nurture set up that they go from one thing to another. And I know all of this may sound quite confusing, but when you have it all in place, your funnels work. Most businesses don't know how to do that. We're going to take away the mysticism of all that. We're going to make it easier for you to understand and show you what to do. Now, first, let's have a look at introducing the importance of having a marketing funnel or a story funnel. This when you're doing most of your marketing funnels that you're out there, they're going to start talking about themselves. They're going to tell the world that how good they are, how many years of business that they've been involved in. They've written copy that really does not speak to their customer. They haven't spent the time to truly go through and understand who their customer is. And instead of trying to talk directly to their niche, they're trying to talk to everyone. Just like here on this call, or this podcast, we're talking to business owners who want to develop online marketing and sales funnels with a difference. And the difference is incorporating story into their funnels so that people click more, that people buy more. But in most funnels, they don't do that. So as we get through, let's have a look at what the marketing funnel actually, or the story funnel actually does. It breaks down the barriers faster than any other funnel can. A normal funnel, a normal marketing funnel, a normal sales funnel, just from you being in connection with them and selling people on the benefits and of your product or service, it helps people to get to know and trust you. But nothing works faster or better than your ability to incorporate a story into your funnel. And not into one section of the funnel, but into every aspect of your funnel. Learning to include in the story things like the customer's problems, things like the transformation that's going to happen for your customer, things like the journey that you want them to go on are going to be the things that help your customer to say, hey, I want to do business with you. The story funnel is a way of breaking down paradigms that no other funnel can do. If you think about it this way, think about all of the political games that get played when it's time for an election. If we only hear one side of a campaign, we never hear the other side. So we're only hearing one story, one narrative. That one narrative then, if there is no one else to speak a different narrative, then the only narrative that gets heard, the only narrative that gets listened to, and the only narrative that gets believed is the one that is spoken. We need to have at least two narratives to create a compelling argument. And that will come that's what happens when we're looking at the political world, but it needs to happen also when it into your funnels. Your funnels, not having two arguments, we want one argument, but we want to have a way of breaking down the paradigms in a person's mind. Now, when we talk about a paradigm, we're going to get one of our clients, Karen Brook, on our future podcast. She's an expert at breaking down paradigms. Paradigms are a long-held belief in a person's mind. And they believe one thing, and they don't actually know why they believe it. They just believe it. They might believe that the sky is pink. And maybe there are certain times when the sky is pink, right? But they believe that the sky is pink, and nothing you say is going to change that the sky is blue. Except when you can break down the paradigm. And the way that you break down the paradigm is through being able to tell story. The better you are at telling a story, the faster the paradigms break down, the faster the trust builds, the faster the authority grows, but your funnels need to incorporate story. And I'm not talking about the story of how your business came into position or came into being, or your products or your service, but the story that your customer is being invited into. What are some of the best books, the fiction books that you have read? They're the ones that when you read them, and the movies that when you watch them, you see yourself as a character in the movie or as a character in the book. When you were able to see yourself as a character in that area, then you are transferred, you're transformed out of where you are right now into that place. And the same thing now you want to have happening within your story funnels. In your funnels that you're creating for your leads and for your business. You've got to find a way that allows your customer to see themselves there. And over this series of podcasts that we're going to be putting together for you and going live on YouTube, live on Facebook, on the page and in the groups, all over the place, we're going to be breaking down the different aspects of creating a story funnel that gets you more leads, makes you more sales, and grows your business. So your funnel is a structured approach to growing your business. Now, if you break down a funnel, it's actually quite simple. If you break it down, you've got your one way of generating a lead. Once you've got your lead, it then goes into a funnel. This is when the funnel, it's not when the funnel begins. The funnel begins a long way before this. We'll talk about that in a moment. But it basically is broken down like this. You do activity that generates a lead. The lead then comes into a framework that they get moved through. And in that framework, there are different offers and different things that are happening to determine, is this person a person that should be a client of yours, or is this person not ready to be a client of yours just yet, or they'll never want to be a client of yours? And you're filtering in and out all the way through the story funnel what that person is ready to do. So they come in through a lead generation, they come into a lead capture page. Once they go to the lead capture page, the next page is what's important. It's your thank you page. Most people just have a thank you page. They say, thanks, your ebook is on the way, you've registered for your webinar, and they're not making any kind of offer. When you make the offer to the person, it should be immediately. In my background in sales, I've worked with sales teams all over the world. One of the things that we've always found is this: the best time to make a sale is once you've made the last one. Okay, so the best time to make your next sale is straight away that you've made the first one. The first sale is they've given you their name and their email address to download the ebook or register for the webinar or whatever it is that you're giving them. The second sale is on the thank you page, where you might be asking them to schedule a call, buy an ebook for a small amount, or to register for an event. Whatever it is, you're taking them on that journey. But that thank you page needs to be connected to the offer that you've just given them. It can't be disaligned. You can't misalign the offer on the thank you page with the first offer that they've downloaded. The next mistake that most make is that they make the offer on their thank you page really expensive. They say let's try and sell you $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 product when they've just given you a free email address. They've said, yeah, I'm ready to give something to you that's precious of mine, but now you need to help me understand, why should I buy the next thing? This is where having some kind of a small sale offer, $10, $20, $30, something along that line, where when they come in, they go, okay, I'm prepared to buy something. You'll see this really well done with Russell Brunson. Russell, what he does is he gives away his book for free. You just pay for shipping. But then on the thank you page, what you're now buying is the next thing. And you have the opportunity to buy another thing after that, even if you say no to the first thing. They're called upsells and downsells. We'll go through those over the next little while as we break them down. But the better that you become at understanding the funnel process and how it works, and allow your analytical mind to switch on. And you might think to yourself, I'm not an analytical person. Don't worry. We're going to be giving you so many valuable resources that you'll be able to download free of charge to create very basic sales funnels that you can implement and start transforming your business. So your first component is understanding that it's, as you break it down, as you start utilizing it, it breaks down the barriers of your customer. It removes the paradigms. Now, the ways you want to be thinking about is you've got your awareness stage. Your awareness stage is where you're capturing their attention, and this happens before they've even given you their name and their email address. This is where on your social media you have to be active. You have to be going live. You have to be putting things up. You have to be developing tools and tips that are going to, that when they come to your social media, they go, hey, these guys are actually open for business. Now, unless you are a full-time social media person, and that's what you want to be, and you want to build up and become a massive influencer on social media, the way that we look at social media is twofold. One, it tells the world that you're open for business when most businesses have closed. Now, if you're only posting once a month or once every couple of months, people, when they come to your social media profile, if they're only seeing that, they're saying, well, I don't even know if they're around. If they're not prepared to look after their social media, they're probably not going to be prepared to look after me. The second thing what your social media does in our eyes is it builds your authority. It tells the world that, hey, these guys know what they're doing, they're able to help me. So as you build out your funnel, you want to be looking at your social media like that. Don't look at your social media as this overwhelming thing where you've got to go and do 20 stories a day, 3 posts, a carousel, and a live. And yes, depending on your industry and depending on who you are, that may be what you need to do, especially if you're a coach and along that line. But if you're a traditional business, you don't need to do that. And we'll give you strategies around that as we talk. So you've got your awareness stage, which comes through your social media. It comes through your the things that you're going to create. You've got to, what you want to do then is make sure that your website and all of those things are set up with Google Analytics, that you've got your metrics set up so that you can look at your engagement on your website. You want to be able to look at your engagement on your social media, your engagement on your emails that you're sending out, how many people are clicking on them, how many people are opening them. Then you've got your consideration stage. So we've got our awareness stage and now we've got our consideration stage. We want to look at what are we doing to nurturing and our leads. What sort of emails are going out? You know, what are you doing to provide value to your list, providing value to the people that are following you? Are you building relationships? What strategies are you utilizing when it comes to email and when it comes to webinars and educational content? Again, looking at your metrics. Then we've got our conversion stage. What are you doing what's the offer that you're going to make to bring them across the line so that when they come to you, they're going, hey, you're the guy I want to deal with. You're the lady I want to deal with. Every aspect of what we're talking about today, we're going to cover in this over the next podcasts for you as we go through. You know, you're going to be talking about, we're going to be dissecting things like the industry experts put together, like Russell Brunson, Neil Patel, Donald Miller. We're going to be looking at what these experts put together out there and seeing what works best for you. We're going to be looking at how you can overcome the challenges that you're facing, and how to overcome the challenges of your customer. Because remember, a proper story funnel is not about you. A proper story funnel is about your customer. So guys, we're going to be covering a lot. So while we're going to be putting this out shortly. So if you're looking at this on any one of the podcast channels, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you give us a comment below. And we're going to be going in depth into creating story funnels. So this is the podcast is called Story Funnels Made Easy. My name's James Hannon from Results & Co, where we help you create story funnels that are going to get you more leads, make more sales, and grow your business. Guys, so have a great day. Good luck enjoy your weekend that's coming up, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye.